Hello everyone. So you probably heard at this point that there's some pretty major stuff going on at Mojang. They're having a whole big cave update, and it's gonna be amazing. However, they have not revealed all. There are still many more to come. In fact, they say that there'll be far more biomes than they have shown in the final cut. Because remember, they only showed 3. However, by many more, they don't mean like 1 or 2 extra, they mean a bunch extra. Plus, there's other features other than just biomes, which they're going to show, such as they said something about a new light source hidden in the walls of caves. So, without me yammering on for too long, let's get into it. So, this is a biome idea first off. What if we had a mushroom cave? Like, we have a like maybe this would only spawn under mushroom islands, or it'd be independent spawning. Either could work, but it would just have big mushrooms everywhere. And not just normal mushrooms, like nice purple or green ones, and maybe the ones on the floor would give like a little poison effect, so you have to watch your step. And this idea kind of came to me from System Z, so shout out to him. He's a good guy. And second biome idea, also from System Z, an ice cave. Like, it would just, once again, it might spawn under snow or iceberg or other cold biomes, or it could be independent. But it would have snow and ice littering its grounds. And maybe instead of a local water level, or you could still have the local water level, but have the top layer be ice. And maybe there'd be icicles added in with it. Or maybe there'll be powder snow in here as well, because they mentioned that as a feature. That would be in 1.17, you'd fall through it. Ooh, or maybe a new ice, or an icy stone variant. So, this idea, by the way, if you couldn't tell, this is like a little painting. Like, this one gold ore is the sun, because it's yellow. This blue is the sky, green is grass, and then brown is the dirt. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, and the quartz are the clouds. But, the actual idea here is new ores, such as maybe prismarine ore, to be one of those new light sources found in caves, or cobalt ore, which would be like redstone dust, but it wouldn't connect to redstone dust, giving even more stuff to the redstoners. Like, they have wireless redstone now, but what if they want even more? Like, I've heard some people talking about this, especially like Mumbo Jumbo would love something like this. I'm sure you can make something amazing with it. And then the last one would be like tin, because they said that they would introduce copper. I pronounced that way wrong, didn't I? Copper. They said they would introduce copper, and it would rust. However, they said there would be a way to make it not rust, and I think the way to make it not rust would be to mix it with tin in a crafting table, and then it would become brass, and brass wouldn't rust. Or they could just use iron. I don't know. I mean, they want to add new ores anyway, so I don't see a reason not to. So, another one that's kinda, still pretty cool, is they'll probably add a few new enchantments, like maybe Biome Finder, or Caver, Spelunker, or something like that. I don't know. I'm never too good with that kind of side of Minecraft. I'm good with kind of predicting some of the cosmetic changes. I just realized that this book is just kind of like clipping into the lantern. Probably could have designed that a little better. So this idea, please don't mind the diorite. It can be used in good ways sometimes, especially with BOO. He's pretty good at using it. But new stones are definitely going to be added. We got that new stone brick looking thing inside the Warden Caves. That might have been something entirely irrelevant, or it could have been something biome specific. Maybe it's a layer deep, who knows. But there will definitely be new stone. Like, I can tell you that much. Because they can't have a cave update and add new stone. Also, I'd like for them to change the stone generation, because the normal cave, by like the kind of vanilla caves, even when large like that, they kind of have that sloppy feeling because okay, I forgot to put silence that. As I was saying, they kind of just leaves like big splotches. Like andesite is fine because it's gray, but just huge splotches of this makes it look kind of sloppy. So maybe either turn it up or, turn it up. So that instead of small splotches, you have big areas, which would just be diorite, or big areas that are just granite or andesite. Makes stone collection a lot easier, and it would also make it look a little better, in my opinion. At least I think. I don't know, I'd have to see. So another feature, we kind of know this one's coming, but the glow squid, and the feature I think might come with it is dynamic lighting. I don't know, Did that thing just like... Hold on, will it do it again? Can you do that again, please? I want to see you do it again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, his name's Trash, because even though I did want to vote glow squid, I'm pretty sure they said something about not adding dynamic light, and that this guy would just be a little decorative mob, just dropping, and no behavioral changes either. Because the reason I kind of wanted it wasn't for dynamic lighting, it was so that it would freeze the player. I wanted to have extra challenge to the ocean, because it's still pretty easy to navigate. Well, at least with a boat. But yeah, maybe this would add like dynamic lighting or colored lighting. Like maybe it would drop glow sacks or something. I don't know, it sounds like a cool concept. So this would be the Algae Cave. It would be in some water caves, and it would just have a bunch of a new block called algae hanging out in it. Plus maybe some seagrass, and also why can't you waterlog leaves in this version? You can do it in the other version. I don't see any reason you shouldn't be able to do it here. But moving on, this is crystal. What I think they might do with crystals, but I seriously doubt it, is colored lighting. I got this idea from Good Times with Scar, and basically, you would mix the crystals with a block of glowstone or a sea lantern or something, and it would color the lights. Like, you'd also mix it with dye, of course, because, they only come in purple at the moment. But it would be really cool. And I know I've said this before as well. So this is the final thing, and it is called the Infested Cave. In this cave... Did that guy just get out? I know I barrier blocked this entire thing. He must have spawned on the outside, but extra mobs would spawn inside. Like, more than normal. However, to compensate for all the danger, maybe there be higher ore spawn. Think about it. Wouldn't it be nice to just have to deal with a few mobs to get even more rich than you already are? And that concludes my video. Thank you guys for watching till the end, which most of you haven't done, and recently most of you haven't even watched the video itself. But until next time, I will see you later. This has been The Right Alien, and I leave in peace. Oh wait,